Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into some of the darkest and most intense Korean thriller series you can watch right now. The kind of shows that keep you thinking long after the final episode. From psychological mind games and serial killers to disturbing mysteries and emotional breakdowns, these dramas are designed to completely mess with your mind. Let's get straight into the list. Number 5. Strangers from Hell. A psychological horror thriller that turns an ordinary apartment building into a complete nightmare. The story follows Yoon Jong-woo, a young man who moves to Seoul after getting a new job and ends up living in a cheap, cramped dormitory filled with deeply unsettling residents. At first, everything just feels uncomfortable, but slowly, the paranoia begins to grow. The people around him become increasingly disturbing, the atmosphere becomes suffocating, and reality itself starts to feel unstable. What makes this series so effective is how grounded everything feels, making the psychological tension even harder to escape. Number 4. Flower of Evil. A psychological crime thriller that explores how well we truly know the people closest to us. Baek Hee-sung appears to have the perfect life, a loving wife, a daughter, and a successful career. But behind that calm exterior lies a terrifying secret connected to a string of brutal murders. Things become even more dangerous when his own wife, a homicide detective, starts investigating the case. The series constantly plays with trust, identity, and emotional manipulation, creating tension in almost every episode. Number 3. Beyond Evil. A psychological crime thriller built almost entirely on suspicion and mind games. The story follows two detectives investigating a series of murders in a small town where everyone seems to be hiding something. As the investigation deepens, the line between detective and suspect slowly begins to disappear. Every conversation feels loaded with tension, and every character seems capable of something terrible. Rather than relying on action, the series builds its atmosphere through paranoia, silence, and emotional pressure. Number 2. Save Me. A psychological cult thriller that feels disturbingly realistic. The story follows a young woman trapped inside a religious cult that slowly takes control of her entire life and isolates her from the outside world. As the manipulation intensifies, a small group of former classmates begins trying to rescue her before it's too late. What makes this series truly terrifying is that there are no supernatural elements. Everything feels painfully believable. The atmosphere becomes more suffocating with every episode, turning the series into an emotionally exhausting but unforgettable experience. Number 1. Mouse. A psychological thriller that asks one terrifying question: what if you could identify psychopaths before they become killers? The story begins with a rookie police officer investigating a brutal serial murder case. But things quickly spiral into something far more disturbing. The series constantly shifts expectations, revealing twists that completely change the meaning of earlier events. What starts as a crime thriller slowly transforms into a disturbing exploration of morality, identity, and human nature itself. And honestly, this is one of those dramas where going in blind makes the experience even better. And that's our list. These are some of the best Korean thriller series if you're looking for stories filled with psychological tension, disturbing twists, and unforgettable atmosphere. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more recommendations. See you in the next one.